Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing, more great news for the heavyweight division. Now, make sure you guys like and subscribe. We already have the fight between Anthony Joshua, IBF champion. He's battling Vladimir Klitschko. Deontay Wilder is fighting undefeated Gerald Washington. And the heavyweight division is back in full force. Tyson Fury says that he should be returning this year. And we have a new champion, Joseph Parker, who's also the IBF mandatory for Anthony Joshua. He's now a WBO champion. He beat Andy the Destroyer Ruiz in his last bout. Tough, close fight. Some people had Ruiz winning, but the judges seen it Parker's way, and he got the belt. And now he's set to face another undefeated fighter who's related to Tyson Fury, the cousin of Tyson Fury, and that's Hughie Fury, right? And he's undefeated, and the fight is going to take place April 1st in Auckland, New Zealand. And obviously Joseph Parker is a New Zealander, and he's a new champion. So Duco Events or whatnot, his promoter Duco, won the purse bid. They bid a little bit over $3 million and secured the rights for this fight. So they chose the location that suits and gives the hometown advantage to their fighter Joseph Parker, and he's going to fight Hughie Fury for that title shot. Hughie Fury has to travel from the UK over in England to New Zealand. So I like it. It's a good fight. Hughie Fury was mentioned as a potential name for Deontay Wilder. They end up choosing Andrzej Wawrski, and he failed a drug test, so they replaced him last minute with Gerald Washington, which to me is a better fight than Wawrski or whatever his name is. And Hughie Fury is now getting a title shot. Hughie Fury has a good size to him, and his 2016 wasn't that great. I don't think he looked that good against Fred Kassi, who he's tricky to look good. Fred Kassi Chris Arreola didn't look good when he fought him, and same thing with Hughie Fury. But Hughie Fury still beat him, and Gerald Miller went in there and stopped Kassi, so that was pretty impressive. And now Gerald Miller may fight Luis King Kong Ortiz. So I'm looking forward to it. The heavyweight division is on and popping. Now, some people are saying this whole notion that Wilder is ducking Luis King Kong Ortiz. And if you follow my channel, I've been a huge supporter of a lot of Cuban fighters, and Luis King Kong Ortiz is no exception. I give him a lot of credit, but that's ridiculous to say he's ducking. I mean, the dude's coming off a hand injury that we all know about. It was highly noted and publicized after the Chris Arreola win. He was going to take a tune-up fight with Andrzej Wawrski, and he failed a drug test. They needed a last-minute replacement. They replaced it with somebody better, who is Gerald Washington, who's taller, who's undefeated, never been stopped, unlike Andrzej Wawrski. So just because somebody throws out a call out, that does not mean it's a given. You have to keep in mind, fighters can say whatever, but see, this is the thing in boxing. People say after the fight, who do you want to fight? Oh, it's up to my promoter. But then they try to make their own fights, like Sean Porter's trying to fight Andre Berto, and you have Luis King Kong Ortiz who's calling out Wilder. These are all fine and dandy. I don't have a problem with the call outs and trying to make a fight on Twitter, but it gasses the fans into believing that there's actually paperwork behind it. We don't know. Eddie Hearn, I have not seen, and if you guys have, I have not seen one interview from Eddie Hearn where he says we sent a contract over to Wilder and they rejected it for Luis King Kong Ortiz. You got to keep in mind, Ortiz is under contract, right? He's with Dade Promotions in association with Matchroom Boxing. So just because he calls someone out doesn't mean the paperwork's being done to back that up and corroborate that. He could want to fight him. I don't doubt that King Kong wants to fight Wilder, but in a month's time, is Eddie Hearn going to make that fight? We don't know. And again, it's the age of social media. Put the contract up, put some paperwork up. If a contract was sent to Wilder and you agreed to his terms, you agreed to VADA testing, etc., and Wilder said, no, we don't want to. And again, even if that was the case, which I don't think anyone will respond with that type of proof, But even if it was the case, I mean, the man's coming off of an injury. Of course, I want to see Wilder step up and fight the elites, the Joshua Klitschko winner, Tyson Fury if he comes back correct, maybe gets a tune-up or two, King Kong Ortiz, Joseph Parker, Hughie Fury winner. These are all great fights, but I mean, great fights come in due time. Anthony Joshua, he hasn't fought killer after killer. I mean, he's fought some good guy, like good competition for where he's at, but beating Dillian White, that was a good personal win for him. Gary Cornish, who is that? What has he done, right? Fighting Eric Molina after Wilder already knocked him out, after Chris Arreola knocked him out. You guys got to be realistic. Now Joshua, under 20 fights, is fighting Klitschko, so there's no complaints. You know what I mean? These fights will come. So I think Wilder Klitschko winner, Klitschko Joshua winner can happen. Maybe King Kong Ortiz, but again, a lot of you guys want to throw this notion that this fighter's ducking, and there's no paperwork behind it. Last time I heard, they were trying to make Gerald Baby Miller versus Luis King Kong Ortiz. So how is Ortiz all of a sudden now available? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that just because Ortiz wants to fight and he called him out. You know what I mean? What if Eddie Hearn is already in negotiations with this venue to make the Gerald Miller fight in April in New York, and they already have a venue on hold? You know what I'm saying? So that means King Kong's call out is now, it doesn't make sense. It's asinine. You know what I mean? If his promoter has other plans. So it's a last minute fight. Shout out to the heavyweights. I mean, there's a lot of action, but I'm looking forward to Joseph Parker. I got to keep seeing more and more. Like the Andy Ruiz, that was a solid win. I don't think he dominated, but it was his first title shot. So I want to see how he does against another undefeated fighter and keep ramping it up and keep stepping up, and then have the unifications with Wilder or Joshua Klitschko winner, stuff like that. That's what I want to see. But I mean, this is a rightful fight for where Joseph Parker is at. First title defense. Hughie Fury, he's not a slouch. He can box, good size frame, but not necessarily revered as the top 3 in the heavyweight division. Let me know what you guys think. Joseph Parker versus Hughie Fury in Auckland, April 1st. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.